Hello everybody, this is Dr. Wholesaler today coming to you with another edition of Wholesaling 101. And today I want to talk to you about Bandit phones. Now, as I stated in one of my other videos, I use Google Voice and I use Freedom Voice as means of getting a 1-800 number and a regular number in order to put on my Bandit signs and my cards and my websites. But there's also something else you can use called a Bandit phone. And basically a Bandit phone is a disposable prepaid cell phone. So you can buy the cheapest one you can find because you're going to get rid of it anyway. I call these cell phones Bandit phones because the phone number for this phone is the one that you can list on your Bandit signs. I mostly use these Bandit phones when I use them for voice messages. And when I do answer calls with it, I screen a potential seller fast and then call them back for one of my other phones if I think there's a lead there. So why do you want to use Bandit phones? First, in case you have any issues with communities with bandit signs or flyers, including the fluorescent business cards I told you about. Second, if you like to change your numbers ever so often to make people think someone new is now buying houses in your area, it's a good way of doing that. Now you can change up your number. Third, if you want to keep your personal cell phone private for family and emergency use, I would not recommend that you use your own phone number on any of your advertising anyway. Now, my number is transferred to my cell phone, but my cell phone number does not show up. Fourth, because you want to keep your business cell phone available only for business. So this is what it becomes, easy to track for your tax purposes. And fifth, I value my privacy, and sometimes you get crank calls at 2 o'clock in the morning, when people see your signs at night and they're coming home and they decide they want to call you. Even worse, some of these calls go on from weeks from teenagers, and the last thing I need is to have these going on my personal and my business phone. Six, I use these phones to track my leads, and I know the only calls going to this phone are from my Bandit signs. One weekend I may target this neighborhood, while the next weekend I might target another neighborhood. And seventh, as I mentioned, is tax deductible. Note for you is that the information presented should not be considered complete. It is not intended to replace the advice or services of a qualified attorney or real estate professional. I'm only offering professional advice or business advice. I'm not giving you any legal advice here, okay? So I want to make that clear. Now, you can purchase a Bandit phone almost anywhere, Walmart, 7-Eleven, anywhere. It's a prepaid phone service. You can always pay cash. I rarely give out my name, and most of the time they never even ask. You just buy the phone. Just be sure to get a receipt for your tax purposes. And you may wish not to use a Bandit phone. It's totally up to you. For me, these Bandit phones are another way for you to generate and track leads. Again, you can use Google Voice, or you can use Freedom Voice, which is a paid service, and it gives you a 1-800 number if you want to use a 1-800 number on your signs, cards, and whatever. So this week or today, I want to talk about the Bandit phones, and this is Dr. Wholesale signing out. Go out and get your phone, go out and get some leads, generate some leads, make you some deals, and make some money. Until next time, Dr. Wholesale signing out.